Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janah from the Faculty of Economics, Tidar University. Today, I'm honored to present a research paper written by myself, Mr. Axel Giovanni, Namira Rahmaputri, Dinda Safitri, Atika Nurfatlila, Mr. Budi Hartono, and Mrs. Sylvie Nurrahma, entitled Valuated Human Capital and Business Sustainability in the Property and Real Estate Sector. This presentation will consist of background and objective, research methodology, result and discussion, and conclusion and implication. First of all, background and objectives. The global economic environment is increasingly uncertain, exacerbated by factors such as trade wars and fluctuating policies, which threaten business continuity. This uncertainty poses a significant risk to companies, particularly in the properties and real estate sector, a strategic industry that serves as a key indicator of a country's economic development. Business sustainability, defined as a company's ability to operate long term with stable profits and high adaptability, is therefore crucial for survival and growth, especially during periods of economic turmoil. Despite its importance, the properties and real estate sector has recently faced performance declines, with several major companies reporting net loss and profit drops. This is attributed to challenges such as tight liquidity, high interest rates, and weakened consumer purchasing power, highlighting vulnerabilities in managerial efficiency and internal resource management. This condition underscores the need to identify internal factors that can bolster a company's resilience and ensure its sustainable growth. This study focused on intellectual capital as a key driver for creating competitive advantage and supporting business sustainability. Intellectual capital is a collection of intangible research of a company, such as employee expertise and organizational process, which play an important role in improving company performance. In developing corporate strategy, intellectual capital is useful for competitive advantage, which contributes significantly to the company. One of the components of intellectual capital is human capital, which is capital plays an important role as it is the main driver of organizational innovation to create competitive advantage. Investment in human research is an absolute requirement for companies because it can create economic value and become organizational knowledge to create a distinct advantage in meeting customer needs. Consequently, this study focused on the value-added human capital in influencing business sustainability in companies in the properties and real estate sector on in the Indonesia Stock Exchange. This study is expected to contribute new research related to intellectual capital, human capital components, and business sustainability. This study is a quantitative study in which data is measured on a numerical scale and then analyzed using statistical analysis. This type of study is a causal study that tests the correlation between independent variable and dependent variable, which are measured using numerical data. The dependent variable in this study is business sustainability, and the independent variable is value-added human capital. The data used in this study is secondary data sourced from the official website of the Indonesia Stock Exchange and the official website of the sample companies. Based on the criteria, there are 44 companies that meet the criteria with a research period of 5 years, resulting in a total 220 observations in this study. So there are result and discussion. Based on descriptive statistic result table, it can be seen that the average value of business sustainability in the properties and real estate sector is 1.6967. The highest business sustainability in the research sample is 10.45, and the lowest business sustainability level is minus 14.8. In addition, the standard deviation value of the business sustainability variable is 2.28397. Value-added human capital has an average value of 2.1184. The highest value-added human capital of the companies in the sample is 7.88 and the lowest is minus 4.05 with a standard deviation of 2.22088. Based on the regression test result table, the regression model in this study is as follows. Business sustainability equal 1.335 plus 0.171 value-added human capital plus error terms. Then The F-test results show that the significance value is 0.014. Based on this, it can be concluded that hypothesis is accepted at a significance level of 5% because the significant value is below 5%. This result indicates that the independent variables simultaneously have a significant effect on business sustainability as a dependent variable. Based on the t-test result in the table, a significant value of 0.014 because the significant value is below 5%, hypothesis is accepted. It can be concluded that value added human capital has a significant partial effect on business sustainability. Furthermore, based on the under standardized p-value of 0.171 that is positive, it shows that the effect of value added human capital on business sustainability is positive. This means that every increase in the value-added human capital variable will be followed by an increase in business sustainability. Based on the result of the F-test, it showed that human capital has a significant effect on business sustainability. The result indicates that the independent variables simultaneously affect the dependent variables. The result of the t-test also indicate that human capital component have a significant impact on business sustainability. This study is supported by the research-based view theory, which states that a company's competitive advantage is highly dependent on its ability to manage its internal resources, where competent and knowledgeable human research play a central role in the company's performance in achieving and maintaining competitive advantage. And the last is conclusion and implication. Value-added human capital is a component of intellectual capital that can have a positive impact on the sustainability of a company. Value-added human capital has a significant positive effect on business sustainability based on the test result. This study recommends that companies develop policies based on value-added human capital. Furthermore, from an academic perspective, these findings are also expected to make a tangible contribution to the development of knowledge, particularly in the field of management science related to business sustainability. That's all my presentation. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.